Result of the day in Division 1 saw faltering Dunfermline concede second place to Kilmarnock after going down to their third consecutive home defeat. Cowdenbeath's stunning 2-0 victory was only their second of the season and their first in 33 games. Kilmarnock, meanwhile, saw off Dumbarton thanks to a George McCluskey goal, and St Mirren's Eddie Gallagher scored twice in a 2-0 win over Hamilton Accies.
To place the eventual losers in that relegation battle is just as close. Just 1 point separates the three sides hoping to join Raith Rovers in the Premier Division next season. But ironically, it's Cowdenbeath, the team at the bottom of the table with the worst record in Scotland, who might eventually decide the fate of the promotion hopefuls. One of Cowdenbeath's few moments of glory this season came in the Cup. They went out to Hibs, but only after gallantly taking them to a replay. But last week came another, when they beat Fife rivals Dunfermline to open up the promotion race once again and put a smile back on the face of their first-time manager, Andy Harrow.
I've really enjoyed it, to tell you the truth. It's been hard, but I've enjoyed it. And it's new to me this year, as you've said, so hopefully next year I'll be better at it.
Now it's Killie's turn to face the Blue Brazilians at Central Park. Tommy Byrne's men are hoping to help Cowdenbeath end the season with a 100% home record of 22 games and 22 defeats.
I think if the players and myself included in that, and everybody at the club in fact had worked just a wee bit harder, we probably wouldn't have been in this position.
It's been one tale of woe after another. I mean, you must have smiled when it wasn't so tragic. The stand burnt down. It just seemed to go from bad to worse.
Well, again, I haven't been smiling much this season. At the beginning of the season, I tried to shrug it off and get on with it, but as the season wore on, it's got a bit monotonous now, I'm afraid.
And Cowdenbeath, well, they stay in the limelight. Their last game, would you believe, is against St Mirren. Well,
Billy Stark and Gus MacPherson score as Kilmarnock edge in front in the First Division promotion battle. Bolton 1, Preston 0, Division 2, Andy Walker's team, and that I think means that Bolton will go into one of the promotion places into Division 1 next season. Arbroath 3, East Fife 0 is Scottish Second Division, Cowdenbeath 0, Kilmarnock 3, and that means that Killie edge a point in front, although that First Division promotion race won't be settled until next week. Cowdenbeath 0, Kilmarnock 3, Billy Stark, Danny Crainie and Gus MacPherson, and that result means that Cowdenbeath have not won at home all season, and an enviable record. The last time that happened was Raith Rovers, ironically enough, in season 1962-63.
United 3, St Mirren 3, Cowdenbeath 0, Kilmarnock 3, Dumbarton 0, Dunfermline Athletic 0.
A big match at Central Park this afternoon. Cowdenbeath against promotion chasing Kilmarnock. Bill Moulds.
A 3-0 victory for Killie has put them within 1 point of a return to the Premier League after an absence of 10 years. Kilmarnock got off to the best possible of starts with a goal after only 4 minutes. Billy Stark with a header from a Mark Reilly corner, getting that nerve-circling opener. 13 minutes into the second half, Danny Crainie with a stunning 22-yard shot into the top right-hand corner put the Ayrshire men 2 up. 2 minutes later, skipper Gus MacPherson with a spectacular volley from a Mitchell cross put Killie on easy street. The Fifers battled manfully, but their season will end without a home win. For Killie, they could be celebrating this time next week. Then the hard work would really begin for Tommy Burns. Cowdenbeath 0, Kilmarnock 3.
Well, at one point, not so very long ago, Dunfermline looked certainties to join Raith Rovers on the way up to the Premier Division. They've slipped up, though, of late, and they needed both points this afternoon against Dumbarton at Boghead. Thanks, Donald. Well, Donald maybe being a bit kind to St Mirren there, saying that there's still another chance, because really their goal difference is so inferior to Kilmarnock's that even if Kilmarnock were to lose, St Mirren were to win next Saturday, there's 16 goals of a difference. So I think it's fair to rule out St Mirren of any chance of promotion. Looking right at the top, Raith Rovers beat Meadowbank 3-2, which had implications at the bottom because that one sent Meadowbank down along with Cowdenbeath. 3-2 it finished at Starks Park. Kilmarnock won at Cowdenbeath by 3-0, which put them in a strong position, now a point ahead of Dunfermline, who missed a penalty through Norrie McCarthy at Dumbarton, which they may well rue. 0-0 it finished at Boghead. So Kilmarnock a point ahead of Dunfermline and 2 points ahead of St Mirren, who drew 3-3 with Ayr United at Somerset Park. And just looking at the bottom there, Stirling Albion beat Morton at Capullo 3-1 this afternoon to ensure their survival in the First Division. And Meadowbank losing to Raith meant that they go down, and Cowdenbeath's defeat at home to Kilmarnock meant that they went through the whole league season without a home win. and that's the first time that's happened since season 1962-63, when, ironically enough, it was Raith Rovers who currently stand at the opposite end of the table.
Cowdenbeath had upset Dunfermline's promotion challenge last week, but their hopes of a repeat performance against Kilmarnock suffered a fourth-minute setback when Killie took the lead through Billy Stark. Not one keeper Willie Lamont will want to remember. Cowdenbeath didn't give up the fight though, and with 23 minutes gone, Nicky Henderson watched his shot beat Bobby Geddes, but come back off the bar. At the other end, Killie's George McCluskey suffered a similar fate. A close thing, but 1-0 to Kilmarnock at half-time. Killie then increased their lead 13 minutes into the second half with a glorious effort from Danny Crainie. And the Rugby Park side wrapped it up at 3-0 2 minutes later. Ali Mitchell's cross and Gus MacPherson's finish. Killie now favourites to join Raith Rovers en route to the Premier Division.
We're not there yet. We've still got to go and beat Hamilton. It's no use going for a draw, because when you do that you fall flat in your face. So we'd like to go and beat Hamilton in style, do it for the supporters.
Kilmarnock are leading the race to join Raith Rovers in the Premier Division, but it's going to the final day. Cowdenbeath had upset Dunfermline's promotion challenge last week, but their hopes of a repeat performance against Kilmarnock suffered a fourth-minute setback when Killie took the lead through Billy Stark. Not one keeper Willie Lamont will want to remember. Cowdenbeath didn't give up the fight though, and with 23 minutes gone, Nicky Henderson watched his shot beat Bobby Geddes, but come back off the bar. At the other end, Killie's George McCluskey suffered a similar fate. A close thing, but 1-0 to Kilmarnock at half-time. Killie then increased their lead 13 minutes into the second half with a glorious effort from Danny Crainie. And the Rugby Park side wrapped it up at 3-0 2 minutes later. Ali Mitchell's cross and Gus MacPherson's finish. Killie now favourites to join Raith Rovers en route to the Premier Division.
We're not there yet. We've still got to go and beat Hamilton. It's no use going for a draw, because when you do that you fall flat in your face. So we'd like to go and beat Hamilton in style, do it for the supporters.